home. Scott, just about the only player who came out Tuesday night with any credit is the gaffer's verdict. From a personal point of view, I suppose that must be some sort of comfort, although obviously gutted at the team performance.
Yeah, I mean, it's always nice to make a few saves and things like that, but at the end of the day we lost the game 2-0. I'd rather not make any saves or whatever, make a mistake for the goal and the team win 2-1 or whatever. So it's a team game, and as a team we didn't perform on Tuesday night, and we know that, and the managers let us know that, and the fans let us know that they weren't happy as well. So we need to go into Saturday's game positive and get back on it.
Can Tuesday act as a wake-up call for you, if you like?
Yeah, in a way. I think we had another bad one against Bury at home, and we lost 2-0 that one as well, and then we went on a good run after that as well. So hopefully we can do the same on Saturday and go from there.
Does it help that you're at home again on Saturday, because obviously the Southampton game was a rearranged game, so it wouldn't have ordinarily fallen like this?
I think we all know that we let a lot of people down Tuesday night. They'd all paid to come and see us again. After the rearranged game, they'd all paid money again to come and see us, and we let them down Tuesday night, and we let ourselves down, we let the manager down, and we're looking to go into Saturday and to rectify that and get good performances and 3 points going into a busy Christmas period.
Yeah, I suppose momentum into Christmas is really crucial, isn't it? If you can get some, if you can dodge the weather as well.
Yeah, we just we're not a gambling addict or anything, but we're looking at odds checker this morning, checking the odds for a white Christmas, and it was something like 2-1 or something like that. So we were just looking and we were like, wow, we don't know how many games are going to be on over Christmas, especially if this cold snap continues. So we need to, if Saturday's game is on, and hopefully it will be, then we need to make sure we get 3 points going into, like I say, Christmas period, because some teams will have lots of games and some teams won't have many games.
It says everything about football. I think it's a bookmaker rather than a weather forecasting website.
Bookies are more right than the weather forecast most of the time. Well, not when I back them anyway.
Stockport, they're down the bottom of the table, but I suppose Southend were as well, so there can be no room for complacency.
No, not at all. I mean, the league's still very tight. I think we're something like 11 points off top and 8 points off the bottom two, something like that. So the league's still very tight. I mean, you've seen Southend, they've moved right up the league with their win the other night. Stockport, they're a good young team. They've had a bit of financial troubles last year, but they've come through that now, and they've got some good players going forward and good at the back as well. So we know it'll be a tough game, as every game is in the league, and we can't underestimate them going into Saturday.
You've got a pretty good view from where you stand, how the game's panning out, how opposition line up against you. Cheltenham's record of goals for and against is so much lower at home than it is away. I mean, is that because teams come and defend at Wharton Road?
I think before Tuesday night we'd only let in 7 goals at home before Tuesday, which I think only Port Vale had got a better record than that in the league than us. So we know we don't concede many. We know we score goals as well. So we know, like I say, we lost 2 at home all season, which is a good record, and we need to get back on it on Saturday. Sorry.
But do teams come and defend a little bit more? Because obviously when you're away, they'll attack you a bit more.
I don't. Well, if you look at Tuesday night, I don't think Southend came to defend. But if we're at the top half of the league, and some teams come and sit back and allow us to attack and then try and hit us on the break. But like I say, you need to keep it tight at the back and keep scoring goals like we have been doing.
Thank you. Good luck.
No problem. Thank you.
Scott, you're one of the few current Cheltenham players who played against Stockport before a couple of seasons ago. Do you remember much about either of those 2 games?
I remember we were 2-1 up in the home game, and then they scored in the last minute, and then away from home we took a 1-0 batter. We got battered 1-0, and we were lucky to come away with the 1-0. It was I think they stayed up that season, and then they came down obviously last season, but they've been troubled financially for the last couple of years, and hopefully they'll come through that, because it's a good club with a good fan base. And I know the goalkeeping coach there very well, Dave Timmins, who helped me out a bit when I was younger. So like I say, they're a good club, and I'm glad to see that they've come through their financial difficulties.
Yeah, have you got any idea why you were such a busy man on Tuesday night?
If I knew that, then you'd be the manager, sort of thing. No one can quite put a finger on it, but every team has performances like that every now and again. And we know we need to get straight back on it Tuesday night and put in a good performance going into Christmas, and just show everyone what we're all about again.
Yeah. What sort of view did you have of the first goal? Because you were at the near post, weren't you? Did it go off a Cheltenham player? Or
I think Raz said it deflected off him, so I think he's glad it's not gone down as a Riley own goal. But I think even their lad, when he's headed it in, he turned around and he couldn't believe it had gone in, sort of thing. So I think it hit his back, hit Riley's head, and then went in off the post. It's just the way our luck's gone the last the last 5 minutes of the Shrewsbury game and first 10-15 minutes of the Southend game. So two deflected goals, but our luck will change and we'll get back on track on Saturday, I'm sure.
Yeah, the second goal was a good strike, wasn't it? But he probably had a bit too much time than you'd liked on the edge of the box, didn't he?
Yeah, I think we're disappointed. Like I say, it was a disappointing team performance all around Tuesday night, and there's no blaming individuals. None of us were good enough. We know that, and the managers let us know that. Everyone let us know that. So we need to get back to winning ways on Saturday.
Yeah, there haven't been too many of those sort of performances this season, though, which is
like I said,
positive.
that's the big difference from this season and last season. We know that last season those performances were happening week in, week out, whereas this season, I think that's only the second one we've had, like that one and Bury. So we know we're on the right track and we need to get back to winning ways and a good performance on Saturday.
And you responded well to the Bury. You lost at Chesterfield, lost to Bury, and then you went on a decent little run, didn't you? So
yeah, like I just said there, we know that we've had a bad performance like we had against Bury at home, and we went on a good winning run then. So hopefully we can do that on Saturday and get back and show everyone what we're all about again. Because someone told me that Stockport were at the game on Saturday, so they'll be going back saying Cheltenham are this, Cheltenham are that. You can beat them, but we know that's not the real us, and we need to show them what the real us is.
Yeah.